All right, welcome to the Tea with Jack Loh show. And today joining me is another guest from Instagram. So talk to me to start off proper. Talk to us who you are, what's in your world, what do you like doing, man? Yeah, let's start off with that.
Thank you so much for having me. First of all, it really means a lot to me.
Right.
My name is Divyansh Tuteja. I'm a self-improvement content creator on Instagram. I just create content like from my experiences, documenting my journey on Instagram.
Right.
That's pretty much about me.
Right. I really like the like. Let me just take a look. Like this is. I don't know if chat can see it. It's
Yeah, I can see.
yeah yeah it's like a lot of content. It's a lot of work. I feel it's a lot of thing and everything. Being a content creator is always kind of I think it's hard. Because for me, me going live on Twitch, trying to talk to people, it's really hard. And
Mm.
trying to put up content on YouTube, Spotify, blah 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 blah. Although it's a lot of very little editing to it, very little the way my style is very little editing, but a lot of content, but it's still hard.
Value more
Yeah,
to value.
yeah. So what do you think about doing this whole content thing? How is it so far? When did you started it and yeah, stuff like this? Yeah.
Okay. Currently I'm in my college second year. So I started it in the ending of my first year. So I read a book of Gary Vee, Crushing It.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
I know that
it's one
book.
of the best books out there. I feel like so in that book he advised if you love anything, you can work towards it and earn money later in the future. So that's how I started blogging, and then I did some podcasting, and ultimately one day just started putting content on Instagram. That came out really well. So from then I just kept on going. The journey has been pretty good so far. A lot of things I learned every day. Just also meeting creators virtually, interacting with them, knowing their stories. It's really good.
When was that? When was the period that you started reading the Crushing It and then you started doing content stuff? Like when was that? How many years ago was that?
It was an year ago. It was a year ago.
A year ago. A year ago. So
Yes.
you just started a year ago. Wow, you are. It feels like you hustle a lot. You just went in there just like a lot of content, and I love that. And I think I kind of
Thank you so much.
yeah, I kind of do the same stuff, just
Hmm.
spam but your design and everything, I feel it's pretty much very on point. And I think that it requires a lot of time and effort to actually do it. Do it yourself, just yourself, or what?
Yes, I do it by myself. I think it's more about passion. If we just think that content creation is about hard work, there's no point. Just think that it's like if you really love it, you will just do it 18 hours a day. If that's what you want, if you love it in life.
Right, definitely. And I feel we did mention about Gary Vee, so I love all the things that he preach about. So something that he always talk about is gratitude and perspective. I feel
Yeah, yeah.
a lot of times that I kind of have a lot of down days, which recently I have a lot of down days. I feel like it always comes down to perspective, who do I,
Patience.
yeah, what kind of things that I try to look at, when things are shitty situation. Do I look at the
Mm.
positive side or the negative side? Changing the perspective of how you actually look at stuff. It plays a lot of part. I just feel that is so true. And I don't know, a few days ago, I felt really down, and the things that I say to myself in my mind is just bad stuff. And it also makes a lot of sense for me to not actually feel good. I actually feel bad because I've been thinking about bad stuff. So for you,
Mm.
how is it for you, during your bad days? How do you actually try to
Um,
stay positive? Because I think it's really hard, right?
yes, I can truly relate to that. So I feel like every Gary Vee's video is a push to a content creator. Whenever he says just patience, content, and all, in every video I see, he's like it's like he's talking to me. I somewhat feel like that. And yes, there are days when I feel demotivated, like my content has not shown that much engagement. I think it's pretty hard for a creator initially that if you don't get that much views and all. So if I feel bad, I talk to a person who's close to me, like my cousin, sister, or my brother, and just talk to them. That makes me feel good.
Right, definitely. So someone from Twitch chat actually is trying to ask you, like, can you describe what is passion? From Prince Shaw. Yeah.
Yeah. So passion is something like what my father says, that if you do something more than 2 3 months and you work for free and you're not getting anything out of it and you're still enjoying the process, then you're really passionate about it.
Right, definitely. I also feel that too. Like, to me, like I feel like passion is like something that you can actually work for free. And I think Gary Vee always like mentioned that a lot. Like,
Mm.
like to do things for free, and it also makes a lot of sense. Like what I'm doing right now is a lot of things that is like for free. I started like a month ago. Like I started doing freelance video editing for a game that I enjoy playing, and doing the Twitch streaming thing, which is kind of like for free, kind of stuff, and doing the podcast interviews, like it's also for free. I'm trying to hold as long as possible. I'm doing all these three things for free, and I really hope that it can bring me somewhere. Like definitely I feel like there's like a certain skill set that I'm trying to learn about, like after like interviewing people, like say for example the last interview that I made with another streamer, and I learned
Okay.
that I'm actually like a very good listener, and I like to accommodate to the opposite person. Like I can activate the person, the opposite from the opposite side, but I can't activate myself. And I'm trying to learn more as I go through like this whole journey. And yeah, I with the help with Twitch chat and what's or not. And yeah, like it's so true. Like doing the thing for free, I think is really hard. Is there anything for you that you are doing for free? It's probably like the content thing, right? You are doing
Yeah,
that for
of
free, right?
course,
Yeah. So
for
like,
free.
yeah, talk to me about like that thing, like, you doing the thing for free. Yeah. How is it like, and what's like your
Um,
thought process like? Yeah.
so, like, whenever I post, there's some sort of dopamine that comes inside, that I posted something new and people liked it. So that may not give me any money, but it makes me satisfied, makes me happy that someone gets inspired, someone gets influenced by that content. So yeah, that's what I love more, rather than earning some money and all. Because there are a lot of ways to earn money on Instagram, like affiliate marketing or
Yeah.
promoting other products. But I prefer doing something of my own and making my own brand. It's rather better than that.
Right, definitely. Like doing like something that you love, it's like at the start it's always like harder. Like I can feel like a bit of like struggle, like as you were like talking about it. It's always hard, and I feel very hard. Like I do for 1 month and it's like crazy already. Yeah. So someone also asked, can you ask if his passion comes from himself, or if someone helped shape that passion in him? Yeah.
The answer is pretty obvious. Yeah. Like no one can give you a passion. You just have to explore things. As more and more things you'll explore, you come to know that yes, it's my thing, but it's not my thing. Like for example, I'm not good at dancing. Know that, but if people say me that you can do dance and you can do better, you can achieve a lot. But the point is, it's not my passion. I've tried it. My passion
Right.
is content creation because I discovered it in the journey, of life. So you just have to keep exploring new and new things.
Yeah, I kind of agree as well. Like, doing passion kind of a thing, it's you got to try yourself. Like, no one can kind of like know what like your passion is. Like, oh, I see
Yes.
you there. Oh, this is your passion. You love football. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense. But you got to try yourself. And I feel that that's something that I never tried. Like, I'm currently 23, and past 22 years, I feel like I never go out and try until like last year. Started listening to Gary Vee, and then did what he said, like go out and try. And I felt
Mm.
like the one last year, it was like the most productive year for me. Although the only time that the free time that I have is during the weekends during the last year. The whole entire year is just spending the weekends trying really hard to do things so that I can find out like what I really want to do. And
Mm.
yeah, it's and I think that 96, like he said that like if passion comes from himself or someone help to shape the passion, I feel like there's also like people who actually help to influence me to do my passion thing, which is I think which was like last year, Gary V. After watching
Mm.
him, then it kind of influenced me to find
Yes,
my path, and I feel that is true. And yeah,
of course.
yeah, and Prince Shaw also asks nice description. What did he say here? Let me see. He say here what his main goal with content creation? What is your main goal with like your content creation? Because you were like talking about your content creation, yeah. Like what is your main goal for it? Like what's your
Um,
objective? Yeah. Like long-term goals,
I,
short-term goals. Yeah.
uh, still trying to figure out. I have no goals as such. I'm just telling you, I just keep it as a hobby, like it's my college right now. So I'm focusing more on entrance test and all, preparing for that. Just keeping it as a hobby because I do not want to leave it. So I'll do it again and again. If something comes out of it, it's great. But let's see what happens. I've not, as like thought about it
Yeah,
that
definitely.
much.
Yeah, I think like what you say that like make a lot of sense because just got to be able to go out and then try to do the thing. Like a lot of things that it feels like darkness. Like you don't really know what's behind the darkness. Like you just got to go through
Mhm.
it and then find out. I think that the content creation, everything is just in front of me. It's just full of darkness, and I don't know what the hell is in there. I just got to go in
Okay,
and
there's
okay,
one thing I
like
want to say.
yeah,
Yeah, I want to add
go on.
something to
Yeah,
that.
definitely.
Yeah, yeah, I feel like it's more about the journey because in my content creation, I don't know if you can relate or not. We learn a lot of things. Like first of all, editing, as you're talking about. Also, you
Yes,
learn the art of interviewing people. You learn how to
right.
interact with people. So that will help us a lot in future. There's no goal as such. I prefer learning more rather than just sticking to only one goal.
Yeah. And like something that you actually sparked my interest like to talk about is like I think about like people who work the 9 to 5, like they are trading a
Uh,
lot of like their time for just the money and they are like not growing,
yeah,
like
life
and
is
then
pretty boring, I think.
yeah, like they are trading their like what do you call that? Like their time with the money, like it just doesn't make sense to me. I
Attached
feel
to
like
money.
yeah, like you're not growing at all. And like what if like the economy collapse? Like your this thing that you were like trading like for so many
Yeah.
years and then your skill set is always like zero. Like say you do that for like 10 years and then your skill set is always zero. As compared to like people like us, like I don't want to like preach or anything, but I think that we are doing like in a like a better job in terms of like trying to up our skill set, even though we don't get any like money out of
Hmm.
it. I feel like
Yes, yes.
living like a humble lifestyle. Like I eat pretty shitty food and I stay with my family, so I think I'm quote unquote living a very humble lifestyle. And I think that
Hmm.
also like at the same time trying to do my thing, like do all those things for free, trying to up my skill set. I think that's the game. And although like last few days I feel very sad and kind of like depressed, like it got nothing to do with this, but I feel like that's like the right move from a outside point of view, like for how I think. Yeah. Is there anything that you like to add on? Yeah. You seem like yeah.
Yeah, I would like to add one thing. So, why be a job doer if we can be a job creator maybe in the future? Maybe we can expand our, you can expand your team. Like maybe you're just a podcaster right now, but after
Correct.
2 or 3 months you get a lot of attraction. So maybe you try to build an team so that you can expand more and more and reach more and more people. So you are the job creator here. So why
Right.
do job only for money? If you're
Right.
passionate and you can do a lot.
Right, definitely. I think that like doing this whole thing, like it not only like kind of like help us, it also help the people who actually view our content. I think like becoming like a content creator is a really good job, Like there's a lot of people kind of like viewing like our content, they will sort of like be influenced like, oh, like doing
True.
this like certain thing, it's like maybe right for me and I'm gonna apply it and what's not. And probably like what we're doing over here, just discussing, people see our like sort of like content and they will kind of like, oh yeah, maybe this is something that I want to apply on my life. And I feel that is like super goddamn important. Yeah. So I think
Hmm.
somewhere I like to like lean towards is to like so far like for you like is there any sort of like I think I sort of like mentioned it, but I'd like to ask again, like is there sort of any like short-term goal, long-term goal for you like right now, seeing it you as like doing this college thing, doing this content creation? Is there any of like a ambition or goal that you would like to reach onto? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know maybe if it will happen or not. I want to give a TED
Yeah.
speech.
Oh, you
Feels
want to
like a
do a
dream.
speech?
TED speech,
Okay, a
TEDx,
speech.
a TEDx speech. The like you know about TEDx, right?
Oh, TED speech.
Yes, that's my vision. Maybe let's
Okay.
see.
Okay. What kind of like got you like want to do that? Is it because like you watch quite a bit of like TED speech that make you want to do that? Yeah.
No, I just saw like some videos. I realized that people are sharing their stories, and people are listening. The audience are listening, and they get inspired by that. So I felt like yes, I want to also go this one day. Maybe share my story with the world. Like so, that's my long-term vision. Maybe
Wow,
that's all I can say.
that feels fucking good. That will feel fucking good. Like because like
What about you?
yeah, I like for me, I really wish to be because I watch a lot like Malaysian YouTubers, and my goal is to be able to interview them. Like
Oh, like Gary
that's
Vee.
that yeah. But I think I got an opportunity to speak to Gary Vee, but I'm kind of dodging it. Like I won like a opportunity to 1 minute
Huh?
FaceTime him, and he agreed to do it. Yeah,
Huh?
but I still haven't done it yet. Like because I don't
Why?
like at that point of time, like I supposed to do it like when was that? It was actually damn long ago. I forgot when was it. I think it was like 3 months, 4 months back. Like I was
Okay.
supposed to 1 minute FaceTime him, but there was like technical issues, and then like afterwards,
Shit.
yeah, and then the assistant actually told me like we can arrange another time, but the thing is
Huh.
I have not like thought of like the question to actually ask him. I'm in such a bad place, I'm like depressed and everything. Like I don't think like I have like really good questions to ask him, and I can just watch the Tea with Gary Vee. Do you catch the Tea with Gary Vee show? Like
Yeah. I catch
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yes.
I just watched that can already. Like I can like get the content. Like I don't
But
need to ask.
still, but still, being with him, talking to him was such a great opportunity. You should have
Yeah,
asked something, even if it was shit, man. But
yeah,
still,
yeah.
you should have tried it.
Yeah, I'm holding it. I think I still like I'm like I think I will still be able to hold a chance. I actually don't know. Like maybe I should give the opportunity to you. I don't know. I actually don't know to be honest. Yeah. So
You just
someone
try it.
yeah, okay. Yeah, gotta just try. Or someone asked like can you ask him if his content is made to give himself a voice or give a voice to others through your medium? So I think it's like asking like if it's like a selfish move for yourself or you're doing it for other people to provide value for
Um,
others.
so it's kind of mixed, because if I'm doing it only for, like I like it's what happened is people do research and then post content. Mine is kind of different. I experience something new. I experience something that is like I feel like I want to share it with the world and inspire people. I just post it, and yes, people find it valuable and they think yes, it's truly relatable. So it's kind of both adding value as well as sharing my own experience as well. So it's kind of win-win.
Right. I think like at the end of the day, like doing this whole thing, like I feel like it's just like giving value for both you and I. Like me doing this whole podcasting, like I don't really
It's helping you also.
yeah, like it's some way helping me, but I really am here trying to host this show so that like I can allow the person like the opposite to actually talk about stuff and feel good about that day. Like I every time like do interviews with like streamers, they will feel, oh, you interviewing me and what's so not, and yeah, but I don't know, like it's also actually helping me a lot, and I feel so it's all I always like feel that it's my pleasure to be able to host all these shows, and I just find joy and doing that. And yeah, like doing this whole thing, I think it's just for fun. And yeah, I think you need to go off
Yes.
soon. So like, let me ask like, just one last thing. So is there any sort of like a random thought that you have right now? Like anything that you are thinking about today or like last few days, like anything that you are thinking a lot about that you can share with us over here. Yeah, just to end off this
Anything?
show. Yeah, anything that you've been like
Yeah.
thinking a lot about, like maybe I want to get a girlfriend. I'm in college or what. Yeah.
No. I was thinking that. I should interact more with people. Like I'm having an interview with you right now, so I
Yeah.
feel like I should interact with more and more people out there. See, people have their own experiences.
Yeah.
So I thought, just talk with more and more people. That will help me gain a lot of perspective.
Yeah. That's very confident of you, like you're from college and everything. Like how old are you? Like I'm 23. Yeah.
I'm 19 years old.
Oh, you're 19. Like wow, like I when I
Thanks.
was 19, I was like fucking hiding. Like I was pussy. Right. But you are being like very bold. Like yo man, like thank you for like sharing like what you have like for the like Twitch viewers for them to like have a perspective from India, like it's always nice to gain like a new perspective. And I hope that you can find some other time during your holidays or what so not, because I know college is very hard. Like you got
Yeah,
to stay on
online
the grind,
classes are going on. Yeah.
a lot of lessons
Hmm.
going on, right? Yeah. So I hope
Yes,
to
yes.
be able to find squeeze some time for you to do this whole thing again
For
on
sure,
Twitch
and
live.
we'll
Yeah,
do it
but
again.
it's very fun. You just can hit me
Yes, I
up
really
on,
enjoyed it.
yeah, Instagram, like DM, just hit me up anytime. Like I'm always here. I'm 24/7. Yeah, I do this for free. Yeah. And yeah, I hope you have fun. Like you should stay on the grind. I hope you study well, man. Like yo, do it, man. Like so that next time I can
Yes.
see you on TEDx speech. All right.
Yeah, maybe that
You
would
do
be.
it. You do it.
Yes, and if you have a chat with Gary and all, do send me the link. I would love to see it.
100%. I hope I like get into a better mental state. I think I'm yeah. I just got to work harder. Yeah. Hope to catch you soon
Hustle,
or
hustle.
what's not. Like yeah. Peace out. Peace out. Have a good one. Like enjoy your studies and
Peace out.
everything. Yeah. Peace. 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 All right.
Thank you so much.